You're a man looking at the world through a keyhole, and you've spent your whole life trying to widen that keyhole. On hearing that it can be widened in ways you can't imagine, you reject the possibility. Open your eyes.
Bonus chocolate, an edible illusion. 70% classic dark, very nice. Details within. The curious cocoa bar performs a tasty trick that is sure to have you scratching your head and licking your lips. By Art of Play, made by Videri Chocolate. It's very nice. So as you can see, can you see that? It perfectly fits into this paper, and yet somehow it also perfectly fits into here without this piece, which is a pretty big piece. If we take those pieces and spell the word chocolate, just like so. Just like that, it spells chocolate. You see that? But somehow, we're left with a bonus piece. How amazing is that? Bonus chocolate illusion. It's melting here. That is so cool. Available at Art of Play. I don't know if they're still available. Go check it out. Definitely a cool gift to give anyone. And dark chocolate, so a healthy version of chocolate. Actually very confusing as an illusion. So cool. All right. Almost forget how to use one of these things. What's up, guys, and welcome back. I know I've been absent. I've been absent here to tell you I'm a little rusty. I've been absent my goodness. I haven't been here in the last couple weeks because some of you may know I'm out in Vancouver on the West Coast filming a TV show. We had a whole bunch of videos backed up, so every video that you've seen, almost every video that you've seen in the last like month and a half has been pre-recorded. Your life is a lie, nothing is real. But here we are. I've got about another 3 weeks of shooting. It's a total of like 10 weeks out in the West Coast, so it's a lot. I'm not gonna complain. Very fortunate to have work, and I'm very fortunate to be able to provide work for the 30 some odd people working on production with us. So very happy about that. That's not what you're here to see, so I'll stop rambling. By the way, how cool was that chocolate thing? You guys wanna see my view? Check it out. Here. This is what I wake up to. That's the ocean over there. Pretty dope. Whoa, way too close. Way too intimate. Today we're looking at two dovetail puzzles. These, okay, we've done one of these in the past. It was like a dark one, and it was pro number 1, I believe, or pro number 3 maybe. This is 2 and 4. They look the same as the other ones, but their solutions are all different. I think that's kind of cool. Not knowing what's inside, but knowing that they are all different, even though they look the same, other than their colors. They are virtually identical. This one is number 40 of 300, and this one here is number 74 out of 300. So they are limited. Check them out. I've left the link below where you guys can check out these puzzles. Also, check out the shirt. What does that say? First baby. We got a whole new line of merch dropping. I want to wait till I get back to the office so I can take care of it properly. I do have my whole team on it right now, but I want to get back there, get my hands in to the merch and stuff. I'm actually looking at a big pile of merch right now, which I can't wait to show you, but I feel like now might not be the right time. I haven't been in front of the camera in a long time, all right? Forgive me, I got a lot to say. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to be here. Hell with it, jump into it, like this video. Let's start solving this puzzle. This feels like back when I started YouTube, where I didn't have a top down, I just had this tripod pointing down. It was a weird angle, but here we are. So we can solve these. This one's got a rattling. This one's got a rattling. So they both got pieces in here. Let's see what's inside. See how we can open it. So I know from the past experiences that these things twist open. There is probably a metal rod or multiple metal rods or any of that type of thing holding it, preventing it from twisting. Because if you look at it, it's really impossible to think of how that could come out. Like it couldn't go that way, it couldn't go this way, it couldn't go up. And so really twisting is the only way that this thing could come out. So it really ingenious how this is made. Normally these type of dovetail puzzles are done with a square, so with a triangle. It's really unusual and kind of neat. A nice finish to them as well. So, all right, it's banging here. You can listen to the sounds of the street as well. Probably get a couple sirens in here while we're solving this. Yeah, that seems to go side to side here. I mean, might as well try that, right? try the slam technique on every side. That'd be far too simple, I think. How about slamming it down, slamming it this way? No. It doesn't even budge a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. No, it has to twist out. Now there's no sound. Very confusing. I'm hearing sounds sometimes when I go like this, then there's no sound, leads me to believe maybe there's a magnet or some type of locking mechanism there. You hear it now. Oh, now it's stopped again. Ugh. All right, let's take a break on this one. Let's give this one a shot. Okay, this one seems a lot looser. It doesn't seem so stuck. This one here is like a small rattling, but it's like harder to get that to rattle, whereas this one seems to rattle pretty easily. Oh, it also clicks, like there's also a movement here, a little bit of a movement. All right, so at least we got that going for us. Catch it in between. So it goes click, click. But maybe if I catch it in between those clicks. Oh. Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, geez. Boom. Oh, weird. Whoa. So cool. So I've never seen that before. How those slots are over here. Usually, like the last one I did, you had basically the pins were in there and you had to spin it so they would shoot out into a hidden compartment on the side here. Those were never exposed like this. Wonder what the reason for that is. Oh, so they all go in there? So 1, 2. And then 3, I guess. Let me turn the brightness up a little, it's getting dark here. So 3. Oh, that one doesn't go in all the way. Oh, okay. So here you have a hole in the middle. And here we just have these holes, but these ones here are off, they're like offset a little bit, and it doesn't go all the way in, like they get stopped. So if I were to take this and go here, yeah, see how it doesn't go all the way in? So it's gonna play between these sides, but this one, however, on this hole, which is centered, see these ones are offset? This one's centered, and that one goes all the way down. So that must be the one where this one goes. So this will go back in here. Boom. And now, I'm guessing we put it back like this for the satisfying moment. Goosh. Rattle that forward. And that should now be stuck. Yep. Cool. All right, so this one's solved. Bam. Let's go. That was not so hard. This one. Now, what kind of sucks is that now I have a technique that I've used here, and I want to use that same technique, but I know it's not going to work. It's got to be some gravity thing, maybe upside down or something. Maybe on an angle. Ugh. That other one took me like 5 minutes to solve. This one's supposed to be a level 9. I figure I might get lucky though. So I'm thinking right now, like where my brain's at is there might be a move and then a slam because there might be a magnet. Because right now, look, now it's not making any noise, but now I can get it to shake for a bit after I've slammed it down. So I've slammed it down on this side. Let's try this one. Ah. Felt it drop there. It's really not budging at all. Like the other one gave me a little bit of give. What would you try right now? Curious to know. I'll read the comments. Let me know what you would try in this position right now. Would you, oh, maybe spin it upright? That's an interesting concept. Thanks for that suggestion. Try this way. So now spinning it this way. Slamming it, spinning it. No, spinning it, slamming it. I don't know what I'm doing. Tried all the combinations. Might need some help with this. I mean, I'll keep playing with it for an hour, but I mean, if I see no results, I'll need to start thinking outside the box, and for that, maybe I'll got all my magic creative buddies that are living next door to me pretty much, so maybe they shed some light on how this would work. I would love to see their faces if they actually found a way to open this. Hands are actually starting to hurt. Maybe I have to use this one as a magnet or something, I don't know. All right, I gotta go do some groceries, and I'll come back to this. I don't know if there'll be daylight. I did bring some lights here in case, but I'll carry this with me actually, and see if I can figure it out and let you guys know what the solution to this one is. It's kind of boggling me right now. Stick around. Hey, I took a break. I know this is, even lost my tripod. Hey guys, I took a break from solving this puzzle, A, because it's a very hard puzzle. Clearly, possibly impossible. And there's just been a lot going on. I've been dealing with some anxiety issues while I've been here. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to bore you with all those details, but there's been a lot on my plate recently regarding the show. As some of you know, I'm executive producer on the show, so I'm dealing with a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Trying to run a company, I've got employees, I've got this channel to worry about, and besides all that, we've got a hectic schedule. Every day is filled from morning to evening with preparing magic, preparing segments. I'm just, as you can hear, I'm getting more texts. It's just been nonstop, and I've been experiencing some anxiety issues, which I've had in the past. Last year, I had some like heart palpitation stuff. It's just nonstop. I've had some heart palpitation stuff, and that came back recently, so I went to go check out at the doctor, had an EKG scan, had a blood test, everything came back clean, and they were basically telling me it's just anxiety. And that's not, and as much as that sounds like, whoa, it's just anxiety, it's actually, you know, let me mute whatever's happening right now. And these anxiety things are real. You know, it's something that a lot of people go through. And so I just wanted to take a quick second before I get back to solving this, and to address that and say that, you know, it's normal to go through these things, and it's okay to normalize anxiety and depression and all that. I'm completely fine, by the way. I feel fine. My body says otherwise. I'm in a good mood. I'm overwhelmed with a lot of things, mind you, but I'm in a good mood generally. I'm not upset. I'm not depressed. I have a lot going on right now, and I just wanted to take some time to have that looked at. I took a couple days for myself that were just completely off the grid, which felt really good. And yeah, just wanted to update you on that for no reason. Sorry to come off the video. I'm sorry to change from the solve to this. It's got very serious and weird, and I apologize for that. I just wanted to let you guys know where I'm at. I'm not one to usually share my personal life on social media too much, and the reason that I did want to come on and share that, because I wanted to let you guys know that, hey, even though there's somebody like me who during a pandemic I'm still, you know, thriving. I'm doing well. I've got more work than ever, and so I don't want you to think that I'm complaining about that, because I know a lot of people are in a position where they have nothing right now, or they lost everything, and it's very, very difficult, and I really think about that a lot. I do. So I'm not complaining about having too many things, because things are going well for me. It's just something my body's going through and handling the stress. It's having a hard time handling all that tension, stress, and I'm being pulled in a million directions. So I just wanted to come on and sort of talk about that and say, hey, it's normal if you're going through this as well, whether or not it's due to, you know, being overwhelmed or whether or not it's due to, you know, just having problems in your life. It's totally normal. And even a guy like me who, according to social media, you know, has everything, is doing everything he wants and fulfilling his dreams, I still live with that from time to time, and I still wake up in the middle of the night with like a burning sensation in my chest and anxiety. And so yeah, just wanted to put that out there, and let's get back to solving this puzzle. All right, so here's where I'm at with this. By the way, right now I've lost my tripod, so my camera's actually sitting in a bowl of nuts. Just, that's where we're at. That's and I'm still on this guy. So I was on this for about total of about three and a half hours on and off. I've given it to my friends to try and solve. They've come up empty-handed, and I had an idea of what I thought is going on in here, and just out of pure frustration, I'll be honest, I wrote to Puzzle Master, who creates these and who sells these, and I asked them for a hint for the solution, and the hint that they gave me just confirmed exactly what I thought. However, even knowing that hint, I still am having a hard time opening it. Initially, the first one I did had pins in that silver part, so I would spin it and they would shoot out into the blue part, which then would allow me to twist this and take it off. The centrifugal force would push them to the corners. And my thought with this was it is the exact opposite, and which has been confirmed. Spinning it actually makes the pins stick out of the silver part. So if you can imagine, this little lip here goes across like this, and there's a pin sticking out. However, it has nowhere to go. It legit blocks this from being turned, so the pins have to be put back in. The problem with that is that if I hold it this way, you can imagine, so the pins are on the corners here, you can imagine those two pins being wiggled back in. The problem is I have a third pin that's sticking out here, which I now, sorry, let me focus, which I now have to put down and sort of tap the back of this for that pin to be retracted into itself, but then those are getting shot out. So that's the problem I'm having right now. So I'm just gonna keep at it and keep trying to, you hear those pins being dropped in respectively into here and here, but now there is another one sticking out right here. So once those two are here, I would have to lay this flat like this, just make sure we're not tilting anything, and now it's flat. And now I would have to hit dead on. If I tap here, the pin's gonna shoot this way due to the sort of equal and opposite reaction. If I hit this, the pin's gonna just come that way. So I have to hit that way, but then I don't want those pins falling out as well. So that's just been a difficult task right now. Feels good to be back on here though. Part of the anxiety that I've been feeling, and this is just being straightforward, is the fact that I haven't posted in 2 weeks. And it's just a weird thing that I feel that way. I feel like everything I've worked for years and years and years can crumble within 2 weeks if I don't post, because I've never gone this long really without posting. And so that's creating another sort of stress on myself right now. Those two are now in those corners. Bring this back up. Got my producer FaceTiming me right now. Give me 1 sec.
That was good. Thanks for that.
No problem.
Man, it's great when you drive like that. And I highly encourage you to always do that, you know. And
Sorry about that. Back to the solve. All right, so let's go. Good morning. It is now the next day. Still got the camera in a bowl of nuts right now, so let me set that up real quick. I'm not gonna. I've been on this for what seems like hours. Seems like literally forever. I feel like it's moving a little bit now. Like I can get it to a spot where it's like just barely moving. I'm starting to suspect that there might be a pin that's broken or bent. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, solved. This is solved. Oh my God, I'm going nuts. I'm gonna have a look at these pins here real quick. They don't seem to be bent or broken. The simplest of designs, this one really. Very simple, as simple as basically the first one I've ever done of this kind. Just wanna have a look to see how easy these go in there. I thought there was a whole chamber these things went into, but as you can see, it's just barely in there. So the smallest amount. Okay. There we go. Never to be opened again. Ugh. So there you have it. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've got a call time of like 8:45, so I'm still good. I won't take up any more of your time other than one last thing. We just launched Impossible bottles on the website, impossibly trapped within a milk bottle, and the bottle has not been tampered with whatsoever. It's not been opened, it's not been assembled. The cards were placed into the bottle. The deck is absolutely sealed, like a brand new deck. There's only 50 of each color that will ever be made. These were meticulously handcrafted. So if you want to check them out, first.shop, left link below. If you don't want to check them out, totally cool. Leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Peace. Bye.